Imagine you are the CEO of Apple and you have two options. Option 1, pay yourself $7 million. Most of your problems are gone. You never have to work again. The only thing left to decide is what color flip-flops to wear. And now reverse it. You spend $7 million on the Super Bowl and all you get is 30 seconds of fame. In the world of advertising, brands spend $1 million price tags on Super Bowl commercials. What makes these 30 seconds so valuable? People think it's the obvious answer. Audience. Lots and lots of people are watching, but I will prove to you it is not the case, that there is something that ordinary people don't know about the big advertising league. Hi, I'm Michal Migush, and there are really 3 reasons why Super Bowl can charge extreme prices for ads. We'll also get to numbers, but just note this. The first reason is that the Super Bowl is not just a game. It's a national spectacle. Call it the ancient gladiators of Rome or the modern Hunger Games. People just love it. Nothing else compares. There's only one event in a year. Imagine an event so powerful that people are planning it months in advance, not realizing that they just booked their time to watch hours of advertisement. The second reason is, if you are a big corporation, you do pay for a prestige location. It is the same reason airports are one of the most prestigious places for companies to advertise. And yes, these companies care about prestige. The record for the most expensive Super Bowl ad was set in 2020, a tie between Amazon and Google. Both giants competed to create the longest and most impactful advert. The lengths of the commercials were 90 seconds with the total cost of $16.8 million for each company. And now we are getting to the third reason, probably the most important: unmatched audience and unprecedented reach. The Super Bowl is watched by 100 million Americans. When you have this much concentration of attention, you need to sell it. But not every company can afford to place an advert in front of such a big audience. So these companies get big discounts for paying that much money at one time. Also, you get additional attention from news coverage, viral campaigns, and social media about the commercials themselves. And here's something that you probably didn't know about sports. Out of 100 viewed events in the history of the US, 94 events were sports and only 6 were other than non-sports events, including the moon landing and President Richard Nixon's resignation speech. Sports have a massive hold on us, and that's why the Super Bowl is so popular. And of course, every one of those viewers is a buyer. Ads are often the most anticipated part of the event, and that's the weirdest thing about Super Bowl. It's almost part of the game. Imagine you are in the cinema and the advert starts in the middle of the movie. And your reaction is, oh, thanks God, finally the commercials I've been waiting for. And that's the dream scenario for any brand. So as a brand, you can't f this up. You need to come up with a great advert, and that will cost you $7 million to be exact. And just to compare, movies like Rocky had budget of $1 million, Star Wars $11 million, Pulp Fiction $8 million. These were different times, money had different values, but some recent movies compared, like Annabelle $6.5 million and Split $9 million. And these blockbusters have about 10,000 seconds. We are talking about ads that have only 30 seconds. Not to mention, Super Bowl ad price increased every year. Back in 2002, Super Bowl ad cost $2.2 million. And every year since, it has increased by almost $200,000. In fact, past 2 years, the price increased by $1.5 million. And I am not an economist, but I don't think that's inflation. Here is an explanation in 20 seconds to why it does cost so much. In the marketing world, the CPV is used to determine the final cost of the video. That's the cost per 1,000 views. So for Super Bowl, when you have $7 million, you divide it by 100 million Americans and multiply by 1,000. That means that you pay $70 for every 1,000 views. And if you are shrugging your shoulders right now about this number, that's okay. It doesn't really mean anything, even for marketers. This CPV is really meant for comparison. Cable television ads are $10 to $15 for 1,000 viewers. YouTube video ads are $20 to $25. Streaming TV ads are $35 to $65. The reason these prices vary is mainly because of the length of an ad, targeting and completion rate. With cable TV ads, you are happy to use the break to visit the toilet or check social media. YouTube ads are usually skippable and not so annoying, but you will see them before, during, and at the end of each video. However, ads on streaming TV tend to be more interruptive, leaving viewers wanting a return to their content. And as we said earlier, people are looking forward to seeing those ads. This is why it has a high completion rate and it will cost you extra. But how much do you spend on creating an advert itself? What goes into an actual video ad? Now, these are not your regular ads. Super Bowl commercials are a special breed apart. They make us laugh, they make us cry, and sometimes they make us think. Companies pull all sorts of things into them. Celebrities, cutting-edge special effects, heartwarming stories, because they know that they have the world's attention. It is not like my channel with 3 videos, barely tickling the YouTube algorithm. And by the way, if you like the content, the best way to support a new YouTube channel is to subscribe. It's also free, like my newsletter about marketing. Okay, I'm pushing it too much, just do whatever you feel like. So for you to understand the actual costs, let's go through some of the most successful Super Bowl commercials. This Puppy Monkey Baby commercial that aired in 2015 with $6 million cost to run an undisclosed number to produce. But simply observing the commercial, I estimate that for this type of ad you would be starting somewhere around $100,000 just for the video making, plus the animation, probably another $100,000, and then you have brainstorming and additional fees for a Super Bowl ad. We could be talking about $300,000 to $1 million. It is a weird ad and people loved it. Not that they necessarily knew what and who was it promoting, and that's quite important. An example with a clear marketing message is this Super Bowl commercial from Snickers called "You Are Not You When You Are Hungry." They do show the product and they do show you how to use it. This ad was relatively inexpensive compared to the other due to its simple concept. No celebrities involved, no special effects, fewer sets and actors. And I love this ad, but given the fact how simple it is and how brilliant, I would say around $300,000. Keep in mind, it's not always the complexity that costs money. Simple can be expensive as well. Here's the thing, you can hide ad marketing in a complex commercial, but you can't hide bad marketing in a simple commercial. And fun fact, companies can't actually use the name Super Bowl in their ads. Commercials during the Super Bowl have to refer to the event like big game. The reason is that the term has been registered NFL trademark since 1969. They require commercials, radio hosts, and other specific media personnel to pay to use the official name. I mean, imagine if you pay $7 million for the ad and they want you to pay more money if you want to call the game what it actually is. I think that's ridiculous. So what's next for Super Bowl? Is the price just going to go up? 10 million, 20 million? Let's say this, YouTubers are getting 200, sometimes 300 million of views per video, and Mr. B is the most subscribed YouTuber, said it himself.
Just give you a discount because your boss won't give you more money. Like, this is 200 million views. It's double the Super Bowl. It is what it is. And so
today, many influencers have much larger reach than the Super Bowl. It is only a matter of time before companies realize these influencers can deliver the same amount of views for a fraction of the cost of the Super Bowl commercial. But still, Super Bowl is prestige play. If you want to look like you are an important company, you will pay. Future is unclear, but what I know for sure is that there is going to be so much more competition. Social media will be the king of advertising going forward. In any case, here's definitely how you don't advertise. This ad aired during the Super Bowl 2023, and people were tricked by the advert that used an interface interruption. During the commercial break, they made it seem like someone was using controller to launch a new app on smart TV. Unsuspecting viewers were caught by a surprise by a commercial from streaming company Tubi. And you might see people calling it a great marketing, mostly people who don't understand marketing, but here's why they misunderstood this. Was it a memorable moment? Yes, it was a great joke on people. But is a good joke on people really great for marketing? Especially when you are trolling your potential customers, making them completely confused, make viewers miss your brand as they are looking for remote control, and leading to everyone being glad that the experience with your commercial is over. So in the end, it is just a good joke, but quite expensive one, and that's for sure. Marketing is simple, and if you want to stick around, one of these two videos will be the best for you next.